You know, as part of my research for my book, Sexually Woke, I found out some really interesting things about what happens with aging and those inevitable illnesses and changes that happen to our body and how that can affect our sex life. And it's not always in a negative way, as you might think. So without making light of those really serious things that can happen to us as we get older, there is another way of reframing what happens that can actually make relationships closer. And let me give you just one example. You know, a lot of men get prostate cancer, and the first thing they're thinking about is, oh my gosh, I'm not going to be able to have sex. That's the first thing that crosses their minds. When I did my interviews, the women who had a partner with prostate cancer, certainly that wasn't the first thing on their mind. They just wanted their partner to be healthy and happy. But, you know, as a result of going through this process and then having to help a husband or a partner get his sex drive back, it really takes intention. So one story from a couple that I talked to was about the visit to the doctor when the patient, I'll call him John, was able to start becoming sexually active again. And the doctor told John that the most important thing was to use it or lose it. And so the wife then became highly involved in how to stimulate him, to get him to feel, to be able to reach an erection, and to be very patient when he wasn't able to, and to really get a sense of his body, when to slow down, when to speed up. So what she experienced was this amazing connection where she had to really tune into him in a way that she really hadn't before. And she actually joked that it was sort of a flip of roles, where she joked with him, now I'm going to have to wonder if you're the one faking it, because after the surgery you don't ejaculate. I thought that was cute. But that's just one example of how their particular experience with prostate cancer, and I'm not suggesting that anyone would want to have prostate cancer, but it did actually bring them closer together by really forcing them to really focus on their intimate lives. And you could certainly take this a different way, and that does happen, where sex life just ends altogether. But the book Sexually Woke is all about presenting the more optimistic way to manage these things that happen to us as we get older. So I thought that was a beautiful story, and there's many more like that in the book Sexually Woke about breast cancer and other diseases that are very common, and how we can adjust our sex lives to be even better and more connected than ever, perhaps when we're not able to have vaginal intercourse anymore, or we're not able to do the things that we used to do when we were younger. It doesn't mean that it's over. It just means we need to embrace those changes, and it does give an opportunity for us to be more connected than ever. Check it out in my book, Sexually Woke. I hope you enjoy it.